Hytale is finally out, a game that I was learning about since 2015, and seeing development just drop off and fail and return has been a bit of a janky ride, and I just kind of wanted to make this video just giving my honest thoughts of the game. And I did have another video for Hytale that was meant to come out, but I kind of lost the recording for that, so here we are now. But if you somehow don't know what Hytale is, honestly, it would not surprise me. To be honest, I had absolutely no idea that this was releasing, like, last week. It's had so many redirections of development that I kind of just completely forgot it existed, to be honest. But it's basically a game that is basically like fantasy Minecraft. And it has a whole like overhaul of features like stamina and roof design. I can finally like make roofs easily now. I had a crazy boom with it already having enough revenue to keep development for 2 extra years before it even released, with 3 million players playing in the first day. And all that for an early access game is absolutely crazy. It's actually astounding how good that is. In this video, we're basically going to talk about the best bits. Basically my honest thoughts of the game. So let's get into it. The environment in the game is great, and it honestly really does well. It does like feel like an RPG sandbox, which, you know, makes sense because it's meant to be that, but I digress. It's honestly breathtaking. Being able to have the render distance so high and still have a crazy frame rate is great. Minecraft. The biomes are great, although I haven't explored loads of them in my world, and even just simple stuff like the abandoned bridges and like the mansion, like the mini like broken down mansions and the castles, and they're just sick. Like honestly, they are really cool. It conveys a great atmosphere that looks so refreshing, and even the sun and moon cycle was really nice to just look at. It's just like, it's so cool, the little effects they have around it for it, especially with nighttime not being too dark as well. And that was just another feature that I thought was quite nice. It's not too dark, so you can still see around it, you know, where you are. A lot of quality of life improvements have been done in this game that I'm kind of not used to, like trees breaking instantly if you break the bottom log, which is basically like the tree capacitor mod, or however you say it, doesn't matter. It's basically that mod from Minecraft, and that's one of my favorite features, even though it may make it a bit too easy to get certain materials, especially wood obviously, and with it being in early access, it really don't feel like it is at the moment, although I haven't seen all of them work in progress signs yet. But, you know, that's a thing that I haven't seen just yet. So, yeah, I'd say for the most part, it's a really good game at the moment. Climbing is another feature that would be nice to have in any other game. It's great. It's actually perfect. If we had this in Minecraft, I feel like Minecraft would be worse, because just the way that Minecraft works, when are you going to be crawling? When are you going to be climbing? And even with the, going back onto the climbing thing as well, even being able to place 2 blocks under you, you know, when you jump, is actually really nice, and it makes building a lot easier. And going on to building, it's quite expansive right now for the most part, with a lot of features you can actually use already, which is, you know, like such as the building table to create wood windows. I mean, I wish they kind of had proper windows at the moment, but for now that's a good start. Proper roofs and doors to actually swing open, and I just really like that. Like the building, even though I still can't really build properly, it's a little bit frustrating at times to build, I will give it that, but we'll get on to that in a second. More with the crouching. But yeah, no, for the most part, the building's really good. I mean, at the moment, I'm making a crazy big base on my own world, and I'm pretty sure the gameplay I'll be playing right now, and I'm trying to get the resources for it. And yeah, it's really nice, actually, to be honest, and it's quite, I don't know, it's relaxing. It's relaxing. It gives me the same vibe that Minecraft does, which is really nice. Crouching is annoying though at the moment with building anyway, and it makes placing blocks really annoyingly difficult. And like if you crouch, it doesn't stick you onto the block that you want, and it kind of like floats you onto the edge of it, and then like you can fall down, which I don't like because it makes building so much more tricky and just like it's like tedious to build. Like you know, when you want to build, and you want it to be quickly. You want it to be quick. You don't want it to be too slow. And with that, it takes forever to build because it's like really janky, and stuff like that just really annoys me in general anyway, so I just don't like that feature about the building. But for the most part, it's a good amount of base features, and hopefully will only get better with time. The workbenches are good, and I like them, and will, you know, it makes building nicer, but when you're out and about, having to place like 5 workbenches down to do anything will get frustrating. I just know it will. But that's just one pet peeve I have with the game at the moment. And you could argue that it's not gonna be like that, but let's be real, when you want to make a better pickaxe, you're gonna have to put down 4 different tables to get to that pickaxe. I just don't see that working long term. It's gonna get really agitating over time. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong. That's just me personally though. That's me personally, but you know, I just feel like it's going to affect a few other people. Who wants to put 4 workbenches down just to craft a fucking pickaxe? Like, let's be real. Like, who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that. Stamina in this game is honestly a great feature. To be honest, I do have a love and hate relationship with it though, because it's a bit annoying when you're honestly mid-fight and have absolutely no stamina to block. But it does give the game more of a challenge, which I do like, because obviously with Minecraft I always find that it's extremely easy, even on hard mode. And with this, I can feel a genuine challenge to survive and get loot. And obviously, with the stamina anyway, you can still get the stamina buff like food items, which I just literally started making in my own world because I realised it was in the game. But yeah, they're quite helpful, especially the fact that you can also heal with the health as well from them. That's also quite nice as well. And the bed mechanic allows you to craft allows you to create multiple spawns from each other as long as your bed is 500 blocks away from each other. And to be honest, I think this is a really good feature, and it also just shows you how much more of an RPG this is to anything else. With most RPGs, you can teleport across the map. In this, there's a sort of way to do it, but it's more of a sandbox, which I think is a really good idea, honestly. I think that's a really good idea. Most games I've played have only let you have one spawn point at one time. With this, at least you have multiple. You can go to, you know, I think that's really cool. There is no current, like, crazy endgame boss, or game ending, to be honest, or even a story at the moment, which is completely fine. I honestly just feel, like, in that aspect of the game, it is missing something. But obviously, it's an early access game. You've got to expect stuff like this, and I'm not hating on it at all for that, because I think it's a great game, honestly, and Simon made this game perfect, and, you know, I expected it to be completely full of bugs and much more. And, you know, speaking of bugs, I haven't really encountered many of them. There is one, like, small bug that I found, and that is only when you go up a ladder and you have a trapdoor that's closed, and you teleport literally through the trapdoor. That is the only bug I have found at the moment through my gameplay. I mean, I've only played, like, 4 hours at most. 4, maybe 5 hours. So, I haven't experienced most of the game yet. So obviously once I get around to that, maybe I will find more bugs. And obviously I'll let you guys know if I do in another video, if you guys want to see another video. But for the most part, no, I've not seen not any crazy bugs anyway, not game breaking. And yeah, I've heard there's some sort of a nether area that is on my map and on the game at the moment, but I haven't really went over there yet, and a whole lot of other biomes I haven't explored. But at the moment, this game really has potential to be one of the greatest sandbox games ever really made. And if it carries on like this, you know, it really could be like the next Minecraft in a way. And obviously, you know, like I said, like I was just saying with Minecraft, it had the same feel when it was in beta. Like, it was a great game, but it felt empty. But with Hytale, I don't feel this sort of emptiness, and the world's bright and colourful, and it's full up with so much things already, and it's just amazing to see. And I will continue to follow this game through its journey to see how well it does. And yeah, that's obviously it for the video, guys. There was meant to be a game video, I've already said at the start of the video, on Hytale. I was meant to make some sort of series on it, but annoyingly enough, I lost the footage. So, I mean, I could re-record it maybe, you know. I wanted it to be a first playthrough, like complete first playthrough, but I can't really do that anymore. So it's either going to be I make a new series on it, you know, because I kind of want to make a series on it. See if I make a series on it, or I do something else. I don't know. Give me some ideas in the comment section down below, and, you know, I'll have a think. And, yeah, make sure to subscribe, comment down your own thoughts on Hytale and what you think. And, yeah, also just reminding you that there is going to be the finale soon of the Manhunt, and obviously the 1v2 of the Manhunt as well soon. So stay tuned for that on my community posts, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye!